Hello, everybody. It's Flippin' Monday. Start of a new week. I'm Ken with Ken Knows Gambling, and I'm going to do part 3 of Jimmy Mastery's strategy that he calls the V. And again, a little shout out to Jimmy. I mean, listen to me. I know there's YouTubers out there that can't stand this guy. Whatever. I got no dog in that hunt. All I can tell you is he's been very kind to me, very cordial to me. He's never said anything bad to me or done anything bad to me. And by the way, he gave me 2 super chats too on top of all that. So, you know, I guess haters hate. You guys can dislike him for whatever reasons you want to. I don't want to hear about it anymore. All I know is he's been good to me and kind to me and very professional to me, and that's all that matters to Ken Knows Gambling. All right, enough of that. I did talk to him, and I was doing the V wrong on that last session, and I'll show you what I did wrong, but I will correct it now. So we're going to go into part 3. Remember, all strategies will go down sooner or later. Best bet in all the world is never to make the first bet because gambling does suck. All right, we're going to do, we start with the 15 and the 15, all right? And when it goes up, now notice, like last time, I got it up to 500, all right? If you win a field, you come down a unit. Every time you win a field. And it does make sense to me. Because if this was all up to 20s and a field hit, all right, I won 20 bucks. Well, I can take 5 off, 5 off, and 5 off and make it 15 again. And I'm in a little profit. We're okay. And bring it right back down. I did not do this yesterday. And it could have greatly affected me. And so me and him talked back and forth. He was kind enough to let me know where I screwed it up. And so now I'm going to do it, hopefully, the absolute correct way. All right, here we go. This is part 3 of Jimmy Mastery's The V. Here we go. This ought to make you real happy, jackpot. All right, here we go. Puck is always on. So there's a 9. We get a field hit. We get 15 bucks. Here we go. There's the dreaded 7. That sucks. All right, so now we're going to go to 20. Go up a unit. Now, if I get a field, I can take 1 off of everything. I was not doing that last time, so we want to make sure we do it this time. All right, there's a 6. We lose. Now we're going up to quarters. Okay. There's a 7. We're looking really for a 4 or 10. That's really what we want. Now, if I was to get a field, I'd bring it back down to the single quarter because that's where we're at right now. That's the units we're in. All right, so here we go. And there's another 7. That was a 1. So right now, it's being an asshole. We'll go up to 3, 3, and 3. Go ahead and give me that 4 or 10 now, you rat bastard. Another 7. Oh my goodness. All right, now we're black. There is a field. So we're going to get 100. I'm going to give it in black. Now we're going to come back down to 3, 3, and 3. 3, 3, and 3. Okay. Still need the old elusive 4 and 10. We are, what, 3 7s or so in? No 4s and 10s. It's 6 versus 6. One of them ought to pop sooner or later, you would think. Up, off the table. Oh, makes me have to bend over. There we go. There's a 3. There's another one. So we get the 75 for there. And then we get to come down here. Come down here. Come down here. Alright. This is, I was not doing this, which caused me probably to go, well, not probably, it caused me to go higher than I needed to. That's the truth. So here we go. There's a 9. So we get 50. So we get to come down here, 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 and here. And looks like we're still down. But I'm doing it. This is how I'm doing it. That's what he said. That's what I'm doing. So here we go. There's a 4. So we get a quarter. Oh, sorry. We get double here. Alright. And let's put 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get 2 blacks so I can get that straight. And now let's just see where we are. So we're still down 150 bucks. Actually, probably 200. But, you know, let's just, I should come down to 4s, but I'm not. We're going to stay there. I should be able to come all the way down, but for whatever reason, coming down off the field, it saves you there, but you're losing profit too. So, anyway, it is what it is. So, let's just stay there. There's another 4. So, we get this. And we get this. Let's take everything down now. And we should be at least close enough to, you know. And we didn't talk far enough to like, well, I know you tell me to take these down a unit at a time when the field hits. But if you're still down, I think it's just going to force it into a U thing. I'm looking at my rack. I'm $75 down there and about $50 down. I'm still down 100 and a quarter. So I don't necessarily want to go back down to 15s. So I'm not. Now, this could be a mistake on my part, but we're still down, and I'm very well aware of that. So I'm just doing a little bit of adjustment. And this is adjustment on me, not on him. Wow, that's 3 4s in a row. Again. You know, you go like so, and then you go like so. That makes me $50 down. And so now, we're going to keep the green out one more time. I'm sort of using that as my base at the moment. Alright, there's a 9. There's that hit. So now if we bring it down, let me get 25. Now I can come back down, I believe. Alright. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So now I'm down like 25 bucks, no big deal. Now I'm going to come down to 20s. I just think as a gambler, you got to watch your rack and do what you think you need to do. Every strategy, it doesn't matter whether it's Jimmy's, mine's, Waylon's, whatever, you got to use your head. It's never about, I got to go, hey, B, C, D, and live and die by A, B, C, D when you got to use your head. A gambler has to use their head. This is how I'm doing what he said, but I'm still having to, figure the waters out too. That's why I like doing this multiple times. I really do. I see the potential in it. I think Waylon does one where he covers the 9 too. I don't know what that does to the money part, or he does the 5 and the 9 and that. I know he's got one. I forget what he calls it, but that ain't what we're doing. Right now we're doing the V from Jimmy Mastery. There's a 9. That's going to get us 20. We're going to go ahead, come down, normal. No real bankroll reset yet. When I get this up to 100, then I might be able to. But right now we're just, oh, there's a double dot. I don't know if you can see it. That's a 1. That'll pay me 2 here, so that's going to pay me 30. And we'll put that over there. Now I should be up a little bit. And we're good. There we go. There's another 9. We're getting a whole lot better rolls than we did on the last session. Whole lot better rolls. Alright. We lack about $30 of being clean for a rack. $30. So, but we're at level 1, so we don't stop, There's a 3. That's worth 15. Nothing to take away from now. Actually, let's go here. Watch this. Let's put this 15 over here. That's good. That lets me know now this is all profit. So 45. We're at 55, but we're at level 1, so we're just going to keep on plugging. There's a Yo 11. We'll take the 15, add it. Way better rolls. But as we all know, ladies and gentlemen, it can turn on a fucking dime. Like, hello. There you go. Now we're going to 20s. Alright, we go up a level. And there's a 10. Boy, yeah. So, 20 and 20 is 40. And 20. Like so. Let's bring everything down 1. And see where we're at. All I got to do is put this back together. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I know you guys hate this, but I keep everything straight. I'll let them roll their ass off. I don't care. There's 10, 20, 25, and 25. Okay? There. I'm pretty much at bankroll reset. So I'm going to take this money, get a quarter. Okay, since we're starting over. Now, all I got to do is add. I never take from this anymore. Once I add here, I can put it here. That's how I control my rack. Because everything else is good. And we're at level 1. So now it's just add. That's what we're going to do. There's a 9. Bankroll reset. Watch your rack. There's an 11. We're getting a lot of fields, which is a good thing. And an occasional 7. Alright, now we go to 20. Alrighty. Again, it can turn on you in a dime. There's a 5. we're just going to lose that one. Now we got to go up to quarters now. Looking for that 410. Nope, 7. All right. Okay. There's a Yo 11. That's 50. And see, we had lost 75. When you come down just one unit, you still ended up losing a quarter. It's the only part that I don't understand. Because we lost 75 of the green level. You lost whatever you did to get here. You know, I'm wrestling between keeping it. Maybe at a high level you come down. But I'm going to do like he says, man. I mean, you know, he designed it, so. We got a field. So therefore, we come down. So really, you know, we're down probably 25 bucks. Which is okay. See if we get another hit. Oh, 12 is triple. That's good for me. I like that. Now we'll be able to probably come back down to the 15s. Probably. Whoops. Alright, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10, 20, 30. I need 20 more. There's that 50 rack is good. All this is profit. Now I get to come back down to the 15 level, so we're going to move this over, add this here, and keep climbing. Like so. Move everything back. Okay. There we go. We're getting there. There's a 6. 15. There's 20. 20. 20. There's another 6. Back to green. There's an 8. Go up to 2. There's a 7. Go up to 3. Alright, like I said, it can change on you on a frickin' dime. Another 7. Now we're in black. This is where you want one of those 4s or 10s for sure. But it's definitely went the other way. Another 7. Oh my God. Now we're 2. 2. 2. An 8. This is what happened to us yesterday. We definitely want a 4 or 10 for sure. There's a 6. Four. This is getting nail biting now. We'd like a few fields so we can come down some. 9. There's 4. We'll come down. 1. If nothing else, maybe it's just a ladder saver. Because we're still down because of all that. There's another 9. 3. Let's come down 1. Down 1. Down 1. We need that 4 of 10. Nope, 7. Back up to 3. 4 of 10. Ain't seen you in a minute. There's another 7. Well, that's why I do these, you know, the good, the bad, and the ugly. That's just the way it is. It's not, you know, on the person that whose strategy it is. It just is what it is. That's what I do. Win, lose, or draw. 4. That's my job. I'm doing it, I believe, exactly how he said it. There's a 6. Now we're going to the 5s, man. This is where it's nasty. I can't go 6, 6, and 6. Not with $5 grand. I can go. Well, you don't go up by hundreds. I guess you could. This is where we were at yesterday. I could take a field and come back down to 4. I'd like that 4 of 10 right about now. What is that? That's a 9. That's going to pay us 500. So now we're going to come down to 4, 4, and 4. Alright, desperately need that 4 or 10. There's a 5. Back to 5, 5, and 5. We are in the clinches of the line right now. Ain't nothing we can do about it. I mean, we're following like we're supposed to. So, and there's the 7. That's gonna toast us, y'all. I mean, with the $5,000 bankroll, we don't have enough to put that out, and so it busted us. And so we've done it 3 times. What have we learned? We learned that if you get the wrong numbers, we were doing so well. We were getting fields. We were doing pretty much like we were supposed to do, I think. I'm sure Jimmy will tell me, but I think we did. And it just, in this type of strategy, it's like anything else. 5, 6s, and 8s, and 7s. And we got loaded with them. The 4s and 10s stopped. So now there's the ugly part, and that's why I exist. It ain't like I pray for a strategy to go down. It's just I roll them, and so everybody else can see the good, the bad, and the ugly. Sorry about that for all you folks, you know, that really like it. I mean, you just saw what can happen, and that's what I do. So now I have, since I'm using it, I actually now have to use some of my envelopes. Now remember, just because you lost don't mean you don't stuff that bank envelope. So I'm taking money from that rack to stuff this. Alright, now let's see how much I gotta get from my rack. There's 50. That's 100. Like so. I'll put that there. Pardon me while I get this. I'd be up in my room or something doing this. right at the table. All right. All right, where's my freaking calculator? So here's what I got right now. 500, 1100, 50, 65, 100, 20. That's $1,785. 1785. 1785. I start with a 5620. 5620 minus 1785, which means I lost $3,835. $3,835. We're gonna go to fund money. 3835. So let's get 3835 out of here. There's the 5 grand. Okay. 5,000 minus 3835 equals the bank owes me $1,165. There it is. Now I can put my money back into my rack, and I'm going to be fine. And I'll do that off the camera. But now we're good. I did have to use some of my fund money to get it done. I'll put my rack back and put what's left over there in fun. And there you go. Well, folks, shit happens. So I appreciate everybody. And until the next time, be great. See you. Bye.